I want to find the one more than anything in this world.
But like, my track record is bad, like horrible.
I've been proposed to 5 times.
And 3 of them I said yes to. And I've still never walked down that aisle.
So I'd love to start by asking how you were approached about returning to the franchise, or if you reached out to TLC.
Yeah, so Josh and I were talking online for like 6 months, and TLC checked in with me and they're like, hey, Elise, like, how's life? Like, how's it going? And I ironically was like, well, I'm actually talking to someone online right now that I've never met that lives in Australia. And we kind of interviewed, and that's how it went down.
Yeah. What were you looking for coming back to the franchise?
Definitely more of like my personality to be shown, because if you watch like Hunt for Love, it was definitely focused more on the 90-day people. And I was just this wrecking ball of like boom, boom, boom all over the place, like causing drama, being crazy. So it was definitely nice that for me this season, like people got to see where I live and meet my parents, and, you know, definitely more of my personality was shown and more of me, not just like quick tidbits of the wrecking ball of Elise. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, that's definitely there this season, but more of me, you know?
And then one moment where you really shone was that first moment in meeting Josh at the airport. What was that moment like? What was going through your mind?
Rebecca, I never felt so scared in my life. Like, I was so nervous. I was like, this is actually happening. Like, you know, like when you don't, like the buildup of meeting someone, right? And then at like 39 hours of traveling later, like crazy stuff happening at the airport, and then it's finally happening. I'm like, oh my God, like it's happening, it's happening. But when I hugged him, like I instantly felt like this sense of safety, like this sense of like comfort, and like, it's gonna be okay, you know?
Yeah.
Even though Chris was there and like it wasn't like as romantic, and he didn't come with a gift, which is like so weird, because I've seen on like every season, like they show up, like Daniel proposed to Lisa at the airport, or they show up with flowers, or they show up with like a gift. No, my gift was his buddy coming, but I was trying to be a trooper about it, and like despite all the craziness of getting there, like I did feel safe in his arms.
And then I need to ask, with Chris being there and everything, did it ever feel like you were in a relationship with both Josh and Chris?
And Nat, like Chris,
yeah.
Josh and Nat, yes, 100%. Like Chris was always there. Like, of course, Josh is like giving me a massage on the couch, and of course, Chris walks in, or like even the painting above Josh's bed. It's like, it just felt like I could never have alone time with him. It was like, like I didn't fly around the world to like hang out with your buddy, you know? And Chris is cool. Like I really like him. He's super sweet. He's super funny. But like I went there for Josh, not Chris.
Yeah, and then obviously there's the whole Josh and Nat of it all. From your perspective, what was their relationship?
It's so weird, man. It's so weird. Like even off camera, they were texting and calling each other all the time. And it's like, what is it that I'm not understanding? And like, if they're such good friends and there's nothing going on, why aren't we living at Nat's? It's rent free. If Josh is struggling financially, like, why don't we live at Nat's? Why are you paying for a rental with Chris? You know, like, it was weird. It's weird. I always felt like I was coming second to her. And it's like, I couldn't understand why. Like, I understood that he lives there. I understood that she gave the money, but like, what is it that I'm not understanding that they're so close about? I don't know.
Did you ever get there with that understanding? Did you find out?
No, because of how I acted at the bar that night. All I could do the next day was apologize.
Hey guys, let me ask you guys all a question. Am I crazy, or is my guy living with a girl and getting financially supported crazy?
Even though my point was there, my delivery was off, like I kind of had to just drop it after I made a fool of myself at the bar, because like I lost all that because of how I acted. So I never really did end up getting to the bottom of it. And I do feel bad, like how I acted to Nat was like very inappropriate. And it's not Nat, I shouldn't have directed it so much at Nat. It should have been more so Josh, right? Like Josh is my boyfriend. I'm dating him and he's the one that's getting helped by her. Like she's just being either a good friend or she likes him, so that's why she's doing it. But whatever that might be, I shouldn't have done it to Nat. I should have done it to Josh more and like probably done it behind closed doors instead of in front of an entire bar. But it did feel really good to have everyone in the bar agree with me.
Yeah, you definitely did get that agreement you were looking for.
Like, I need some validation. I feel like Nat and Josh are looking at me like I'm crazy and they're like making eye contact at each other. You know, when like people talk and you know someone so well and you stare at them and you give them the eye, it's like they were like telepathically talking to each other. And it's like, what's going on? Like, I feel like I'm going crazy. Like everyone, it's weird. It's weird. And everyone would agree with it's weird.
Yeah. And then I mean, we have to talk about the speech you gave in the bar. What was going through your mind like as you were getting up? Was that something you would typically do, or was it like a spur of the moment kind of thing?
I think I blacked out. I think I actually blacked out because I do not like drunk blackout, but like I was so riled up. I don't remember. Like what was going through my head was like, uh-oh, like I'm about to go off. Like, don't piss me off more. Like, I'm a soda bottle. You keep shaking and pissing me off. Like, I'm gonna explode. And it like kind of reminds me like the second night at Hunt for Love when I exploded on Rob. Like, when I get in those phases, like, I don't even know what's coming out of my mouth. I really don't. Watching it back, I'm like, well, it's really interesting because in real life, I felt like it was 10 times worse than what I saw on the TV. Like,
on the TV, it was a little iconic, like.
Period. But what really upset me at the end was Josh going to Nat to comfort her after that scene. I was like, after the bar, I'm like it just feels like I was a second option. And it just hurt so bad.
Yeah. And then in the most recent episode, we saw you trying to regain that trust. What was your biggest priority in going about that?
That's a great question. I think just trying to be like calmer with Josh. I really think that like, I thought like taking him away to the Blue Mountains was going to be really good. Like there was no Nat, there was no Chris. We weren't in the city anymore. It was just going to be one-on-one time. So I wanted him to understand that like I do have a really soft side and like a loving side. And like I want to be there for him. So I felt like going away to the Blue Mountains was like a time to show like to be like the sweet, innocent Elise that I am and to show him that like I actually am sorry for the way I acted. Like the points are there, the points are valid. Now it's not going to be talked about because of my actions, but there is like a side of me that like sometimes I get really angry because I care so much, and I almost wanted him to know that like it's only because I cared so much. And I think just like to get closer together.
I think we definitely saw your like chemistry and that kind of thing when you were making that dinner together. That was so much fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Like the times that Josh and I are alone together with no interruptions of anyone else, like we have the best times. Like we're lovers and we're best friends, and it's like so easy, and it's just fun, you know, like, and it's real, and like they feel so real, and it just feels like I could be with him forever. Like when it's just us two and no outside factors, or I'm not getting lied to.
Yeah. And then you also talked a bit about meeting his son and maybe the rest of his family. What were you, I guess, looking for in those conversations?
Well, I traveled around the world and I wanted to get a glimpse into like his life, right? And I hadn't met anyone except a few friends that he goes out with. I didn't meet his family. I didn't meet his son. And I think it's super, super, super important that I meet his son before I leave. Like, I want to have kids, so I want to see how he is as a father, right? Like I want to see how he is with his son. And I think that's like a very important and a huge part of his life. And if I'm going to be in his life, like I think it's really important that I'm able to see how they interact.
Yeah, absolutely. What can you tease about these last 2 episodes with your relationship with Josh?
It is really unpredictable. Like what you think is going to happen is not going to happen, and what is not going to happen is going to happen. Like it's crazy. It's a really big, like, what? Like mic drop.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
And then
unpredictable already, but this is like, whoa.
What can you tease about the tell-all?
It's also really crazy. Like It's so different from the tell-all at Hunt for Love, right? Like I knew everyone at Hunt for Love. So coming into this tell-all, not knowing anyone and just watching, screeners of them to go to the tell-all to know what to talk about. It's interesting to meet the people compared to like watching them on TV, right? Like some of them were very mean to me, to be honest with you, and like attacked me and made me feel super upset. Like I was like, whoa. But it's a lot of drama and a lot of more unpredictable stuff. You never think you can get more, but you always end up getting more.
That's what we love about the franchise.
Right? Yeah.
And then as the only 90-day alum this season, I would love to know, like rapid fire, your opinions on all of the other couples' journeys so far.
Okay.
So we're going to go down the list, okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
Lisa and Daniel.
Wild.
Forrest and Sheena.
So cute.
Jovan and Annalyn.
Chaotic.
Emma and Ziad.
What the f***?
Rick and Trisha.
After last night, I'm like, bad Rick.
Laura and Mirkan.
Weird.
And Aviva and Stig.
Cute.
And then just for kicks, Elise and Josh.
Amazing.